let's relax and enjoy ourselves as we enjoy our times with family and friends before going back into the chaos at the start of 2026, shall we? Let's take this time to ease in to 2026. If you're tired of the old cookie-cutter marketing advice and want to take your personal brand to the next level with bold, actionable strategies that truly reflect you, you're in the right place. Let's untangle your marketing mayhem with Zoe, the video confidence coach, on the Unboring Your Brand podcast. Unboring Your Brand was recorded on Wadawurrung land. And breathe out. I am Zoe, your video confidence coach, your yoga instructor for this episode. I'm trying to be chill, I'm trying to be calm as we lead ourselves into 2026, taking this opportunity to consider this your permission slip to unplug, log off, and actually rest before the craziness of 2026 starts up again. I'm aware that it is a great privilege to be able to rest and recover and spend time with family and friends during this time of year. And if that is you, I give you my gratitude and wish you all the best. And for those of us who are maybe still in the thick of it, I tip my hat off to you. Rest will come in time. And if not, make sure you schedule it because you are going to need it. So as we come into the end of 2025, I want to thank everyone who has joined us this year for the Unboring Your Brand podcast, has been enjoying all the trials and tribulations and enjoying my podcast cover art. Thank you. Yes, I do pay for Canva. Thank you. I just enjoy having an opportunity just to be creative with a piece of art that people will see and they get the joke once they've actually listened to the episode. So hopefully you do get those jokes. And if not, I might need to work a bit harder. Ultimately, I want you to have an opportunity to, over this holiday period, even if you do not necessarily celebrate the Christian holidays, I know that I don't and my family doesn't, but we take this opportunity to see family, see friends, and enjoy the new year together, hopefully. So over this next couple of, next 2 months or month and a half ultimately, I want to give you the best of summer series. So these are the best or most listened to 5 episodes of the Unboring Your Brand podcast so far, which is a mix of practical, heartfelt, I need that moments, and giving you a chance to wrap up the year nice and tight as we lead in. So of course, I'm still going to be available, maybe not on a live stream format like I do every Friday at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time at the Camera Ready Confessions. But I will still be available to message, email, and communicate. I just won't be getting as fast as I usually do because it is the holiday season. And most of my clients are off, and so will I. I also wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of my clients, be them one-offs, ad hocs, if you've ever bought a product from me from this year, or if you bring a recurring client. I want to thank you so much for your time and your energy and the stuff that we've been able to achieve together. To be perfectly honest, it has been one hell of a year, and it's been a bit of a year of struggles for me. So I want to thank you so much for believing in me and also believing in yourself to be able to achieve what we can together. That sounded a bit corny, but I do mean it. So thank you so much for everyone who has been a client. And if you haven't been a client yet and you're just waiting in the wings, make sure you check it out with my bunch of new services in 2026. Check out all the information on episode 90 for all the details back there. Ultimately, looking forward to the holidays, I wanted to recommend a chance to breathe in, breathe out, give you a full permission to reset, recharge, and rest. And ultimately, think that your inbox will wait. Your notifications will wait. Your people, your family, your chosen family, your friends, and even your pets matter more than a notification ding. So I want you to take the time now so that 2026 doesn't steamroll you like 2025 did for me. And I want your future self to be able to thank your present self, to be able to relax and not burn out by the end of January 2026. So I will ultimately be doing the same over this period of time. I'll be doing less screen time, hopefully more naps, mainly just because of my chronic fatigue. Thank you, COVID. And having the opportunity to enjoy in some festive chaos. Maybe eating too much food and then not eating for like a couple of days. That's it. That definitely sounds like me. So, happy holidays for anyone who is listening live. And if you are listening in the way back, don't worry. Happy holidays for you whenever they come up for you and your family and friends. Moving straight on to our summer series. So this is the best of. So it's what's coming up over these next couple of episodes. So essentially I'm going to be giving you intros and outros that I'm going to be filming now, of course. And but then the bulk of the episode will be the episodes in their entirety. Of course, a couple of bits off where I just chop the ends off that may not be able to suit what we need, or anything that has passed due, or any offers that are no longer relevant. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. But these are the episodes, not necessarily in this order. They're going to be in a jumbled order. But I want to take this opportunity. If you have already listened to these episodes, thank you. Please do give me a 5-star review or a star review of your choice that you can let me know how well I've done, give me some feedback, and ultimately send you love. And if you haven't listened to these episodes, have a chance to relax and listen to them while, I don't know, not doing business stuff, personal branding stuff for a second. You can just listen to it and learn about it. So the episodes in question are episode 56, Trust Your Own Marketing Mojo. Episode 53, Get Stuff Done Smarter with Assistive Technology. Episode 44, which will be Your Website is Your Priority. Episode 41, which is Hybrid Webinars. We had a lot of discussions about that. And episode 35, BFM and MVP, Mantra for Life and Business. So I will go through that in just a second. But like I said before, thank you so much, everyone, for your patience with me over this year, and especially as things have been changing behind the scenes with my CRM. Offers have been changing, services have been changing. So I want to thank you so much, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me that respite and patience while I make these changes, which will carry me through, hopefully, to 2030, hopefully, with some changes in between. But the point is I want to be ready for you. So, as we go, let's start at the top again. So episode, like I said, these aren't necessarily going to be in order, but you'll have something to look forward to as we continue on. So episode 56, which is Trust Your Own Marketing Mojo, baby. Imagine me as Austin Powers. Yes, that episode, yes. People enjoy when I cut out my head and put it on another person's head on my podcast covers. Thank you so much. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you download 56 to check that out. So my episode, or my advice for that episode around your personal brand, is a reminder to back yourself when trying new things or when trying to market yourself. Your ideas aren't silly or too weird when marketing yourself, and you want to give yourself permission to experiment, to try. Not just stuff with your personal brand, how you look, how you sound, or the message that you put out there, or the audience that you're targeting. You can shift things around to give yourself the confidence that you have the creative skill to pull it off. And if not, you are going to learn it, baby. You have got this. So the pep talk that you know you needed. A friendly nudge to stop second-guessing yourself and start testing those ideas that you've been setting on. And that is definitely the case for me. As I've been editing these episodes again, I have been finding myself going, oh, I need to take my own advice. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So moving on to episode 53, which is Get Stuff Done Smarter with Assistive Technology. So those who may not be aware or who have just tuned in, I am dyslexic. There's a couple of other issues going up on there, but mainly dyslexia is the main one when it comes to words and text. So I use a lot of assisted technology to help me both read, mainly by hearing, to be honest. I will take the opportunity to be able to speak my words so I don't have to spend the end of the day crawling up into a ball and lying on the floor. With my chronic fatigue, I'm doing that anyway, but I don't want it to be because of the text that I need to read because of something that my client's given me or something that I can use to help a client achieve what they need to achieve. So these are productivity tips that don't require becoming a robot. It help you be more human. So I have a lot of recommendations for assistive tools, and I do have a couple of new ones that I will be recommending. So if you have listened to that episode in the past, make sure you check out this episode as it comes out, because I've got some new tools for you that you may be interested to try out. It is also neurodivergent. friendly tools that can help everyone, because these tools aren't just for those who may need them, it is for everyone to access. And that is why adapting your workflow isn't cheating, it's smart business and should be available to everyone who needs those tools at any time. Said what I said, mic drop. So this one is for the humans who, well, honestly forget things mid-sentence, who misspell words like confidence. Yes, I'm aware it is in my name. I do it anyway. And sick of just pushing through with productivity hacks that you've gotten from your grandparents 20 years ago. Moving on to episode 44, which is why your website is your priority. Cannot say it enough. Website, priority, because it is your land. You are not, when you're on Substack, social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, you are on rented land. They're going to do their best. They're going to skew their algorithms to fit them and their needs. Your website is yours. So, website is where your business home is, should be your first priority when updating things, when changing things. And that is why it has been such a big deal for us at the Video Confidence Coach. When I've been making changes to the website recently. Thank you for your patience. I know it hasn't really been working as well as I hoped, but that is why these things are happening now, so that no one can be too stressed when they don't work. Thank you for your emails. I promise I'm fixing them. Promise. It should be fixed by now, though. So check out the website in the link below to be able to get to where you're going now. Your website, you can control the narrative. Your website is a lead machine, and it's not just an online flyer. And I'm going to give you some horror stories of people who didn't prioritize their website and they paid the price. It's not a Halloween episode, but you can trust me on that one. And then the next episode was one of our longer episodes, but people really enjoyed it, and I've gotten a lot of feedback and a lot of things that I can input into a new episode regarding the topic. So you might see some of that coming up in 2026 or 2027, depending on when I get to it. Episode 41, hybrid episodes, what, when, who, where, how, is the ultimate explainer on blending live and pre-recorded content. I ended up going on a lot more of a tangent than I intended to with an episode, but people, you, the listener, the crew, the friends and family, you really all enjoyed it. So thank you so much for that. So we discuss hybrid webinars, what they actually are and what they aren't. And obviously, as I like to do, provide real client stories to give you a grounding and actually help you achieve sustainable success with the idea that I have in Hyde, because I don't want to just present things to you and just say, oh, it worked for so-and-so. No, I want to actually prove that it actually did work for someone. And that's hopefully my intention with a lot of the work that I do. Obviously, I want to give you the pros and cons and how to make them feel more authentic for you. And it may not be that webinars are the thing, and that's okay. I just want to give you that option there for you. And then episode 35, the one that everybody seems to love, like a lot. People really love episode 35. BFM plus MVP equals mantra for life and business. I think it's because I swear a lot in that one. What am I talking about? I swear a lot. So thank you for everyone who has enjoyed my little sweary fairy-ness in my podcast. Yes, it's going to happen. Yes, I've probably toned it down a little bit over the year, but not by much, to be honest. Shit. There we go. So obviously this one's a bit acronym energy heavy, but it does make sense. I talk about my mantra regarding barely effing minimum and your most valuable priority. So having those things explained to you, or minimum viable product is essentially what it is in real business speak. Ultimately, what is your minimum and what is your bare rock bottom minimum? Keeping in mind that their bare rock bottom minimum is usually heads and tails above people who are not in your field, who do not give a shit. Or maybe people who are just starting out where you are, your bare minimum is heads above them. So they are there to learn from you, to hear from you, and to pay you money. So in turn, you got to be there. So what is your bare effing minimum, and what can you meet, and what can you meet consistently? And then obviously you've got the most value priority. What is the thing that is most important? And have that in the epicenter of both your mind and also the work that you are doing in your personal brand, while also giving yourself grace and a bit of structure. And that is it for those episodes for our summer series. You will be seeing a bunch more, again, released on a Wednesday as of 2026. So that will, as soon as the new year kicks around, it'll immediately shift to Wednesdays as opposed to Saturdays. And do let me know if you like that change, if you don't like that change. If I put it back, Zoe, put it back, Zoe. Like, do let me know if you want that change when it comes to episodes moving in the new year. But it is ultimately my podcast. I can do what I want with it in the end. I want you to enjoy your summer or your winter, rest your brain, hug your humans, and enjoy the best of as we get started with 2026, which is coming right at us, but we're going to hit the floor dancing. And why don't you join me for a disco chat? Yes, see? Don't worry. As soon as it hits like 2026, I'm going to be right on it. I'm going to be back in there. I'm going to be helping you as much as I can before my contracted time in Q1. But then as soon as that's done, I'm going to have the rest of the year ready to help you grow your personal brand. Thank you for listening or watching Unboring Your Brand. You can find detailed show notes with tools, offers, and episode transcriptions. Just click the first link in the description or go to vcc.training/podcast. Get involved and ask me anything about personal branding, video strategy, or just a friendly small business chat via my email, g'day@vcc.training. That is gday@vcc.training. The Video Confidence Coach would like to acknowledge and pay my respects to the Wadawurrung people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which I record my podcast. I pay my respects to their elders past and present. I stand with the traditional custodians of these lands in working towards a more equal future. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Look forward to me chatting at you next week, superstars.